Hey y'all, it's Jordan and welcome to the series finale of What I Got for Hanukkah. Now, before we get started, the reason why I'm making this video is because, wow, it has really been a really crazy year. It has been a very eventful Hanukkah, and the original reason why I want to make this video is because I originally planned this to be 8 seasons that correspond to the 8 days of Hanukkah, and I want to give this a really big send-off and a way to say that I'm very grateful for all of the gifts, not only for all the gifts I've gotten, but I'm also very thankful that I'm able to share my enthusiasm and joy with you who have been here for many, many years. And also it's time to make new content, because as they say, when one door closes, another one opens, and you'll still come along on this journey with me. Now, let's get started. It's time to review those gifts for the last time. Now, before we get started on showing all the gifts I got for Hanukkah, what I'm going to show you is this beautiful sweater that I recently have got. What this is, it's a Studio Ghibli holiday at Christmas sweater, and the reason why I just ordered this off online is because I happen to be a really huge Miyazaki fan ever since I was 10 years old, and the reason why I love this so much is because you get all of the characters. You get the characters from Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, Howl's Moving Castle, Castle in the Sky, My Neighbor Totoro, and so many others. And there's something just so, not only so festive about this this sweater, but there's something also so nostalgic about it, because I grew up with all of Miyazaki's works, because it made me appreciate what I love about anime in the first place. Now, the first gift that I got for the first night of Hanukkah is this very lighthearted, hilarious t-shirt of William Shakespeare wearing a mask and saying, "Wear a mask, thou infectious little plague rat." Now, I know what you're thinking. We're still living in a pandemic and we're still quarantining in our own houses, but what I personally kind of like about this is because not only am I a Shakespeare fanatic and I've grown up learning about all the Shakespeare plays, what makes this very clever is because during Shakespeare's time, there have been a lot of plagues during his time. Fun fact, everyone, when he was writing King Lear, he was quarantining in his own house during a plague, and that was what inspired him to write King Lear in the first place. So I thought, at first, when I noticed this, I kind of thought I wasn't too sure about it, but then I thought this is a very timely t-shirt and very appropriate to wear during these very stressful times. But knock on wood, I don't know how long COVID's gonna last, but I really hope things will get better after this. But for now, I think this is a pretty awesome t-shirt, and I'll wear it in stride, if you know what I mean. Now, the second t-shirt that I got for the second night of Hanukkah is this awesome, amazing Salem Apothecary t-shirt. And one of the things I really love about this t-shirt is I've been to Salem 2 times in a row, and I've really have become familiar with the town itself and how much history this place has and what amazing food it has there, that I basically have become kind of a Salem fan, or more like a Salem girl, to be honest, because one of the things I love about it is that there's something so authentic and Halloween-y about this t-shirt that you can even see potions, tonics, elixirs, it's Apothecary in a row. And you have the famous pentagram, which is very prominent in pagan communities like Wicca. And I really just love it because it just shows my Salem pride and my respect for the witchcraft community. Now on to night number 3, and what I've got for the third night of Hanukkah are these 2 amazing movies, Young Frankenstein and Ed Wood. Now, Young Frankenstein is actually one of my favorite comedy movies, and it ranks right up there with Airplane and anything that Monty Python has made. I think this is one of Mel Brooks' best films, in my opinion, because I happen to be a fan of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and what I really love about it is that they're able to make fun of the Frankenstein movies way back in the 30s, and what's kind of different about this is that the character who's Frankenstein's great-grandson, he's actually a lot more caring about the monster's safety than the real Dr. Frankenstein was in the book. And what I really love about this is not only does it have a lot of comedy, but it has a lot of heart, and I love Gene Wilder's performance as Friedrich Frankenstein, and his acting and his comedy is so committed that I love watching it every Halloween, and it still makes me laugh to this day. And what makes this even better is that we even get outtakes of the movie, and it's awesome. And the other movie is Ed Wood, one of Tim Burton's most underrated films ever made, because here's what I love about Ed Wood. I'm a huge fan of Tim Burton, and I've always loved The Nightmare Before Christmas, Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, and Sweeney Todd, of course. But the thing that really sticks out about Ed Wood is that it does have Johnny Depp in it. What this is a biographical film about a director named Ed Wood, who's mostly known for making really not so good movies, but along the way, he comes across a whole troupe of acting misfits, and he lets them come along on his journey of just making movies. And what's also really great about it is that along the way, he meets Bela Lugosi, and he invites him along to be a part of his acting troupe again and get him back into acting. And what's really great about it is that this is a real person who, unlike a lot of directors who are just so committed to their craft but end up hurting some of their own co-workers in the first place, what I love about Ed Wood is that even though his work might not be great, he's an optimist who never gave up, and he just enjoys making projects because filmmaking is like a hobby for him. And I really loved that optimism, and it's a movie that has a lot of heart, and if you're a Tim Burton fan or a filmmaking fan, I would suggest you check this movie out. And also, especially, you should watch it for Martin Landau's performance as Bela Lugosi. He's like the grumpy Jewish grandpa who's very nostalgic on what films used to be today. And he's so funny, he has a lot of heart, and this movie is worth watching. I recommend it, and I especially recommend both these films. Next up, on the fourth night of Hanukkah, are 2 cooking tools. First, what I got is this amazing Cajun cookbook called Grown Up Cajun, and it's by the Walker family, aka the Slap Ya Mama family, because they're famous for making a lot of products called Slap Ya Mama, and they help enhance Cajun food. And what I really love about this is that it includes so many recipes based in New Orleans and Cajun culture. And personally, I love fried chicken and all types of Cajun cuisine, and I've always dreamed that I wanted to go to New Orleans, but to get to know New Orleans, I gotta learn how to make their food and get familiar with the culture. And they don't just show fried chicken and soups, they also show how to boil crawfish, how to make your special desserts, how to make burgers and subs, and all your favorite delicious types of foods. And I'm really excited to try this out. Now, the reason why my whole Hanukkah has been mostly cooking-based tools is because I got a new show called Kitchen Witch, where I do a little magical spin on it, and I wear a witch hat while I'm cooking a lot of different exotic, unique types of foods. And who knows, I might be including some Cajun recipes in there too. Which means my other gift is these oven gloves. What's really amazing and useful about these gloves is that these will protect you when you're putting any of your cooked recipes into the oven. You can take them out, or you could be working some food on the skillet, or when you're doing all your different work around the kitchen, these gloves will protect you. And they're much better than oven mitts because oven mitts tend to wear out, whereas these will really protect you for a really long time. So, these are the gifts I got for the fourth night. Ironically, on the fourth night, I got 3 special gifts from my dear friend Annalise. I got 2 rose body wash and a manga coloring book. Manga is actually supposed to be like what the comic books were in Japan, and that's how they make all these different animes. And what's so awesome about it is that you get a collection of all your different generic anime characters that you can color in. I really like coloring books personally because as an artist, this usually serves as practice where I can try many different colors to color in, and you're never really too old for coloring books because they're fun. They pass away the time. And these are awesome because I love the smell of roses, and with body cream and body wash, this is going to be awesome when I'm taking showers and I want to refresh myself first thing in the morning. So, Annalise, thank you so much for these gifts. I will always cherish them. You're awesome. Now here are the gifts I got for the 5th night of Hanukkah. And first I'm going to show you is the Japanese cookbook for beginners, which is actually really useful because what you get are different authentic Japanese dishes that you can actually learn from scratch. But the reason why you don't really see that many pictures except during the opening chapters is that they want you to like get used to what the ingredients are, and it's more educational rather than visually pleasing. But that's why in a lot of these ingredients, that would give me the freedom to look up all these different ingredients on the internet, go buy them, and then start making all different types of Japanese cuisine. And it's mostly very vegetarian, and occasionally you get rice and noodles and your meats and your fishes. They just go according to the food groups in Japan. Which brings us to my other present. It's a sushi maker, a making kit, and it's by Aya. And I know I just took this out of the box, but I just want to like display this for the video. But anyways, inside you get all of these many different molds. Take a look at this. So you get all of these multiple different molds that you can use to make your very own sushi. They come in all different types of sizes, and you can like customize your sushi however you like. And this is really great for me because I always wanted to learn sushi. And with this knife, you can actually slice your sushi into multiple different pieces after you mold them right into the mold. So this is really exciting, and I'm open to learning everything about how to make sushi. So I'm thankful for this. Now the gift that I got for the 6th night of Hanukkah is this, a brand new popcorn maker. Now here's the thing, I love popcorn. It's one of my favorite snack foods in the world. And now I finally have a popcorn maker that makes all the different popcorn I like. And I've been dreaming of wanting to have my own popcorn maker because I've always wanted to like create all different types of popcorn with a variety of flavors, whether it's sour cream and onion, white cheddar, bacon, barbecue flavored or bacon flavored, or I don't know, maybe kettle corn, or even like maple syrup flavored. I mean, you could do anything with this, and I am so glad I could get this because I don't need to go out to buy a whole bunch of popcorn bags. I could just make popcorn from the comfort of my own living room, and I can't wait to use this. And the gift that I got for the 7th night of Hanukkah is this killer awesome full-scale tabletop easel. Now, as you know, I love doing paintings. I'm an artist and I really love creating art, and the fact that I got this amazing tabletop easel is because it's very sturdy. You can make all types of paintings, And I have a stand-in easel, but it mostly gets very wobbly every time, whereas this one is a stand-in base, and it's very sturdy, and that way I can hold my canvases very, very well, so I can be able to paint without it wobbling every now and then. So this is a real wonderful gift because I'm quite proud of being an artist, and what's also kind of amazing about it is that it has this little thing that goes up, and it goes higher and higher, so if you ever have a bigger canvas, this could like go up even higher, and you can like do it while you're sitting down or when you're just standing up on the table. So this is also a great feature to have. And another great thing about it is that you can also fold it up however you like and save it for when you're traveling across your neighborhood or travel to some place where it's very natural, so you can do some like landscapes. So this is amazing, and I'm very lucky to have this. Thank you, Mom and Dad. And for the final night of Hanukkah, I got 2 amazing cooking tools from Tech Chef. One is a portable gas stove, and the other is a Korean barbecue grill pan. What makes the barbecue grill pan so interesting is that if you look closely at the holes in this is so the fat and the oils will drip out of the pan so you can have a much healthier dish. And with this gas stove, you can take this grilling pan, put it on top, and you can actually serve it as a favorite thing to do with your friends and your family. It's a very community-based activity that is all about Asian food, and you don't have to just make it a Korean barbecue or Szechuan dinner. You can like make Thai food, Vietnamese food, Japanese food, or I don't know, whatever food from Asia you want. And I really am thankful that I got these because this is going to open up a whole new world for making all kinds of Asian dishes. And I'm grateful for these gifts. And I'm grateful for all the rest of my gifts for this year. And that concludes my final Hanukkah video because this was something that I've always wanted to do, and I've always loved sharing my happiness and my love for these gifts with you. And even though it's sad for this to end, I'm always going to remember it very fondly every year on the holidays. I think the best thing about the holidays is that you get to make other people happy. And this has made me happy. I hope this has brought you a lot of holiday cheer and joy, and thank you so much for sticking around. I'll see you later. Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, and let's hope next year will be better. Thank you.
Als de Rebbe zingt, en als de Rebbe zingt, zingen alle Chassidim, zingen alle Chassidim. Tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la, zingen alle Chassidim. Tra-la-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la, zingen alle Chassidim. Als der Rebbe tanzt und als der Rebbe tanzt, tanzen alle Chassidim, tanzen alle Chassidim.